everybody, how's it going? As you can tell, sun's out finally, so figure I'll take the opportunity to drive and for a few minutes. Sorry. Got to do something real quick. But rained pretty much the first day and all day yesterday. A little bit of a drip ride going on right there. You're welcome, Penny. Yeah, just trying to share a little bit with everybody. This may be a little bumpy. Just a little bit. Evidently, there's a lot of people doing the Easy Rider camping thing, which is like $600 on top of your ticket. No, thank you. I'll pass. I spend enough here as it is. I ain't spending another $600. I'm gonna spend another $600 for having a camper with me. Of course, my preface is getting shaking. These right here are the little cottages, I guess, that you can get. I think they're like about almost $2,000 a week, something like that. So yeah, they make a killing doing this. Ugh, I can sling mud everywhere. But that's the bathhouses. It's filled up. RV park's filled up. Good Lord. Okay, now let's see why everyone's driving out through here. The RVs. It's pretty much a mud bin. Main riding areas, at least, anyways. They're travel through areas. It's like 2 inches of pure mud. At least the car wash should be making some businesses today. Next couple of days, anyways. Whee! Hey, I'm sliding over to the side. Unwillingly, I should say. Oh, thanks for the caked on mud. Bike is filthy, so I'm going to stream a little bit that I'm going to go into town and then wash the bike, and then I'm heading off to Devil's Tower today. And I'm going to probably try to stream as much of that as I can, but I'm not having too reassuring thoughts that I'll be able to stream the whole ride. So I'll stream until I can, and then once I lose connection the first time, that'll probably be the end of the stream. what it is. I'm letting my stuff, leaving my stuff, rain gear at the tent on the fence post, on the fence behind it, so I can freaking let it dry out. It is so soaking wet that it wasn't even useful. I was still getting wet yesterday wearing it. It's that soggy out. This is supposed to be black top, not brown top. Just local time is 7:15 though. Home time is 9:15. About the time I normally get up or wake up anyways, depending on what time I go to bed. Check out the arena area right quick. Hopefully it'll be dried out before tonight's concerts. Kind of doubt it, but you never know. Temperatures are supposed to get up to the mid-70s today. Don't either. Done reserved their spot for the day. There's already one motorcycle up by the station. That's dedication if there one way or the other. There's Monster area. Now may not do a whole lot of walking around today too, because my knees killing me from wearing my boots all day yesterday walking around. Kind of sort of, there's the Rat Holes bar, the new updated bar that they did the outside of. I think they redone the inside too. Boy, how it looked. Ooh, but my knee feels like it's been pulled apart. I'm wearing my boots yesterday, so today I've got my tennis shoes on, but I'm probably not going to walk around a whole lot just to keep from making it worse, because I definitely did not want to have to be having a flare up while I'm out here. Those can take a couple days to get rid of. Definitely don't want to be tent bound for a whole entire day, 2 days, and the rest of the week. That'll suck. Sit right here for a minute. Do something here. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong one. Hopefully I don't disconnect the microphone. A little bit better. Goodness. No. Oh, I will. I plan on it. If I hand out the handlebars, voila. Yeah, yesterday, say the rainwater was probably, I'm gonna say about 40 degrees, maybe even colder, because I started getting a thin layer of ice on my rain gear. So had I been traveling highway speeds and whatnot, it probably would have been ice. Or a little bit thicker buildup anyways. Pretty cold yesterday. Rain was, wind, oh my god, the wind. Horrible. But people are starting to mingle around. One of the other reasons I like riding around a little bit. hasn't disconnected yet. And there's the line for the free pancake breakfast and coffee. Which, personally, that's my breakfast right there. Typically, you have one of those for breakfast, and that's usually about all I have for it until I decide I'm ready to eat. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, I will. I gotta try to get the rest of this hog challenge done today, which is one reason why I'm heading out towards the Devil Tower today, because one of the spots is the old gas station in Atlanta, or Aladdin, not Atlanta. And gotta get a picture of you, the gas pump, and the sign from the gas station. And then the last one I gotta get a picture of is the logo in Deadwood. So that's just part of that loop, or I can add Deadwood to that loop. So I'm gonna head out to Devil's Tower for a little bit, take the drone up just outside the national park, of course, get some aerial footage once again of Devil's Tower. And hopefully, anyway, as long as the wind's not too bad, I will. I should say, because naturally, if the wind's too high, the drone's gonna have an issue. Even do a short little stream from there while I'm flying. Oh, see Devil's Tower from the drone perspective off the phone. But that's if the wind's cooperating, because right now the wind's it's still blowing pretty good. Dirty. Probably caked with mud, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to rinse them off to get that out of there. Oh, I'm glad to help, Sandy, and whatnot. Especially make you feel like you're actually riding around and whatnot with everybody and getting to go places. Totally understand there. Grandmother passed away, she found out she had cancer, done the chemo stuff. I know it's what it is. It's just the mud being caked on them. Yeah, they're caked in mud right now. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring it. Washing the bike before I go anywhere today. Gotta wash the bike, fill her up before heading down to Deadwood. Stick her down. How far I can exit stream. fun. Yes, it's a lot nicer. It's a little bit cool this morning, but it's not raining, so I don't care. You ought to see the bike right now. The rims are not, the wheels are not chrome right now. They're mud tan. And there's the Dixon store. Hey, there's not a line right now. It's only because they're not open. There was a line that went all the way around the back of the building the other day on Friday. I didn't really come through here and really pay attention yesterday to see if there was a line around it. But I'm pretty sure there probably was. cops already got somebody busted already this morning. Dang. If you look up here on the left, you'll see them sitting there off the side road. Guess the car's gonna let the person cross the street. Possibly. Don't know. But when you hear the rumors and people keep trying to warn everybody about watch your speed, make sure you stop and put both feet down at a stop sign, and take the bus if you're drinking. They're not kidding. They're trying to actually help make sure you save money. But yet, people want to find out the hard way, I guess. Or they're not going to be told what to do. And no, they ain't going to be that picky. What's this person talking for? Light's green. Big green. But it's just ironic and funny how ignorant some people can be. And then get mad when they get stopped. This might take me a few minutes, it looks like. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get in line, though. Let's sit here. But, yeah. Take the time to blow the bike up. If you're planning on going for a ride, you're cleaning the bike, why blow it off? But yeah, that's a possibility too. They can't read your tag, they're liable to stop you for that jump. They'll find any excuse they can. I'm surprised I haven't been stopped yet for the stereo on the bike, to be honest. But yeah, that's kind of funny. What sucks is I think it's the only car wash in town, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't stand my bike being dirty, plus the fact that I've got mud into the brakes and stuff, don't really want to leave it in there. So, just like having mud and rocks on your car brakes. It'll wear out the rotors. Could warp them. Definitely scar them. You definitely don't want none of that. Not to mention it eats up the brake pad material. And it's adding extra friction to it. Yeah, the guy's kind of worried about the credit card payment option that the car wash has. Oh yeah. So the guy was just wanting to make sure that the credit card payment thing kicked out before he moved. You can't blame him for that. Inch forward. Apply the parking brake. Let's see here, see if I can actually do this and not lose this microphone. There we go. That bike as well. There's a few other bikes. Yeah. It's a bit crowded here, but not too bad. Not to mention the concrete floors a bit muddy in a couple of these stalls. I think I see a few people with Maria things, headbands on. Yeah, I'm hoping everything dries out at the camp. Rain gear's soaked. Gloves are soaked. My hoodie's still a little damp, but not that bad. But all my clothes were soaking in the moisture that was in the air, so a lot of them's got a damp feel to them. That sucks. So hopefully today the air dries out. I know the bike's gonna get dirty again. I think this is a second wash it's had? Oh, it's about the third or fourth one actually this week. So, can't be doing all that. Still feels awkward being up at 6 o'clock in the morning and not be heading to the house. Typically I'm just now laying down in bed when I'm working. I was back at the house. But here, it's 7:45. The house, 9:45. So yeah. Sometimes I get a kick out of some people. I didn't blow all this off. Nah. All you gotta do is get up on the interstate and run 65 mile an hour. Gotta drive nice and quickly. Quicker than what it'll take to do that air machine. That blower to do it. He's got it, the guy on the left stall. Wash it. Turn around, dry the seat off, put the towel down, move on out. Guys trying their heads off the mud, but it's so much there, it's not going to make a difference. But I'm getting a little bit long. Hey, nappy nap time. Once the warranty's done, I'm gonna try to make myself one of them little trailers to pull stuff with. Fill up and put all my stuff in. But I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and use money this time instead of the card thing. So I know it'll be a couple of minutes for them. So I'll be right back. believe the microphone's still going. I love waiting. I really do sometimes. Try to tuck the headphones away for the time being. And then when I get to actually wash the bike, I'm going to put the microphone up. But I'm going to try to keep the string going. I want to see something. So I'm going to try leaving the microphone plugged into the cell phone while I'm washing the bike. Should be interesting. Slower words, but ay. I will have to unplug that. Oh, yeah. The camera. Some people just don't have no patience. Go through the car wash, line waiting to get out in, then there's a line out on the other side. Oh. But, oh. It is what it is, I guess. But when everything's dirty, yeah, car wash is going to be busy. So, I mean, to think that it's not, well, don't know what planet you'd be living on. Just saying. But I wasn't expecting this early. I was expecting to be probably a couple of people, but not this. So, but we'll leave here, go right over here to the gas station that hooks up. That's beside the car wash, and then head up on 90 for a little bit, head into the Wyoming, head over to Devil's Tower, or Aladdin anyways first. Get that picture taken care of that I gotta get done there, and then head over to Devil's Tower, get some aerial footage. I'm probably not gonna go into the park this year. And then head down to Deadwood from Devil's Tower, get that picture taken care of. Then head back into town, or head over to Pappy Howe actually, and turn that in. Or actually, I might just come back to town, park in town by the Harley place where they're doing the test rides that I know of for sure, and just do that, I guess. Hang on a minute, something not right. Ah, there we go. I want to say, too close up. I don't know what the deal was, but gonna take and try to test ride a Rub Glide 3 today, and then probably walk the streets of downtown today, depending on how my knees and legs are feeling by the time I get done riding today. My knees currently are a little sore from yesterday. Still hurt. I know sometime this rally I gotta get do the picture with the Sturgis sign again. Haven't done that yet. Every time I've been around it, it's been busy and flat full of people, so I figure one of these mornings I'll be able to get up early enough, or I try to do it in the evening time. But sadly, another thing that happened on this trip was I managed to crack my tail light on the left-hand side with the tripod. So I'm gonna probably try to find me some epoxy, rub across the crack, because it didn't bust it, it just cracked it, thank God. But I'm gonna find me some epoxy and try to fill in the cracks. And hopefully that'll work, fill in the crack and re-seal it back up, hopefully. But still got to do Von Ocker Canyon sometime this week coming up. I'll do it. I want to go back out towards Hill City and the canyons out there, get some more drone footage while the rally's still going on and people are out riding around, so I can actually get video footage of people riding the canyons and stuff during the rally. Not just the picture of the canyons and stuff with the roads and whatnot, and nobody really riding. But those videos will come after the rally and after I get back. So next couple of weeks there should be videos coming out, and probably quite a few of them. The last couple of years I've shot videos but never really put any videos out afterwards. felt like the video quality was crappy or didn't like what was done, so decided I wasn't going to do it. I didn't like any of the stuff that was there that I shot. Didn't know I'm the one that shot it. So, it is what it is, I guess. But he's cleaning it out real quick. That's the owner, he's a veteran. I'm gonna let him do his thing real quick. Stay out of his way while he's trying to get it done. They're just gonna pile back up again. Just saying. Yeah, you can see how much mud there is. There's a layer of it. But we get a clean stall. How about that? Hopefully I don't put too much more mud. It added a lot of mud to it, but don't really know. I know she's dirty. Yep, I survived the rain, Slim. In fact, I'm fixing to wash the mud off the bike because it's actually caked into the brakes now. I don't want to go riding a whole lot without cleaning it off first. So, fixing to clean her off. I'm going to leave the microphone on, but it's not going to be attached to me, so probably ain't going to hear me too well. But I want to see if I've got the plug already plugged in, if the phone will give me any problems or not. So, this will be one way to find out. So, stick around. We're going to do this, get gas, and then we're heading to Devil's Tower afterwards.
Much better.
we're done with this. Yeah, right, Slim? That was a nice yellow bike. I got 12 people watching. Sweet. But after I'm done watching the bike real quick, get this lens cleaned off a little bit. Or at least remove the water anyways. Get this gas. And we're heading to Devil's Tower today. That's what it was. They didn't process the chip. The chip was a bit later, so the thing I like about this gas station is all the pumps have their own actual nozzle, so you don't get a gallon of 87 with your 91. You don't get free upgrade in your 87 from the person before you, especially if it happens to be somebody that's doing the doohickey. But where you are going to do or I'm going to do Devil's Tower, y'all can come along with. Whoop. Hey, this string didn't cut off early enough. I love it when it bubbles up over into the gas cap area. And a nice big bubble just bloop over the edge. Now I gotta get a towel, a rag, dry that stuff up. Oh, I'll be smelling gas for a while. Devil's Tower is out a good ways. It's about 150-200 mile ride today just to do Devil's Tower and come back to Sturgis. That being said, it'll take me a little while, and hopefully I have enough signal, get out of town, get up there early enough where I can actually live stream the drone footage for a few minutes, so those that haven't seen Devil's Tower can actually see it. Microphone back. I'm actually going to try something that's a little bit different today with the microphone. I'm not going to actually put it on back in my helmet. I'm actually just going to clip it to my shirt and see how that sounds for the day. Hopefully it doesn't get too wind blasted. So far I haven't heard it be wind blasted that bad yet, so kind of hoping it don't. Hopefully the microphone's still working. I don't have my headphones in yet, so I don't really know if it is or not. So 1 second, and if it's not, yeah, it's working. Good. So what's that? Oh, rain? Oh yeah. or spilling the gas bubbling up, just to try to get it dirty a little bit. But microphone's sitting underneath the hoodie, clipped to the shirt. I want to see how that does. See if hopefully it doesn't get too wind blasted. And I'm not too sure. It's up almost at the collar of the shirt, so I think maybe it won't be too bad. Put my leather gloves on, so I can try to dry them out today while it's still cool out. I like these gloves right here, the Harley Davidson ones. They do pretty good. They stayed mostly dry for the most part yesterday, even with the rain. But I can tell that the water, or the rain, soaked into the leather a little bit, so. I'm gonna give them a chance to dry out, being it's not raining. Line at the car wash getting longer. It's a little bit overcast today, actually. Hey, no more squeaky brakes. I did get the dirt. All them bikes. But for anybody watching on YouTube or Facebook, feel free, leave a comment. Like if you want to, subscribe if you want. I'll make a difference to me. And if you don't like it, well, you can also hit the dislike button. That don't bother me either. Just saying. Doing this for people that can't make it, that want to watch. Other people that are just interested in seeing the sights. And those just wanting to hang out and chit chat. I'll try my best to keep the wind noise down. Hopefully it does. We're fixing to be rocking at about 65, 75 miles an hour here in just a bit. so I can actually move it. 'Cause typically it's up high underneath the chin strap, so I'm using the clip today. So it's not where it's not what it's normally at. So up a little bit. Yeah. Alright. There we go. I'm sure it's probably real good now. Get these gloves back on. That was the reason why I had to hook. Oh, transmission? Sure. Okay. Let's see if we can catch back up on it, Johnny. Because it's not sitting behind the cheek pad in the helmet, I'm sure. But we heading over into Wyoming and then getting off. I think the road's 212. But there's a sign saying Devil's Tower, so we'll get off there and head over to Aladdin, to the old-fashioned gas station there from the 50s, I think it was, 50s or 60s, maybe even older than that. But it's the original post office for this area, is what it used to be. Thank you, Slim, for letting me know. But we are cruising quite nicely, I may add. Hopefully the microphone doesn't give me no freaking headaches today. But the temperature is a nice brisk 61 degrees today. So, as of right now anyways. The sun is still coming up, so. But, being that it's supposed to be a nice day today, no rain until later, I figure I'll do the bigger loop today, get it knocked out of the way, try to get Devil's Tower while people are showing up, get some motorcycle footage from the air as well as Devil's Towers from the air. So, and I do plan on it. If the signal holds up, I am definitely going to be doing a live from Devil's Tower for a few minutes using the actual video footage that's coming to the phone from the drone. Are they alright? They lose some, drop some? Yep, they dropped something. They're looking for something. I couldn't do that in St. Louis when my camera decided to take a fall when the mountain broke. So, but I'll probably be doing that when I go back through St. Louis, though, just to see if I can possibly find and recover the camera. If I can, great. If not, oh well. It is what it is. To people watching, welcome. I live stream the rides, the events, downtown. This varies on which day it is and where I'm at the time. If there's anything in particular you'd like to say for those that are wondering, that are new to the channel, just comment, leave a comment about a location, and I'll do my best to try to go live as best as I can from that location and let y'all see what's going on there. Sadly, I realized once I got the notification about the sound competition is it's being held on Topless Tuesday, and during the same time as Topless Tuesday is supposed to take place. So, sadly, I will not be at Topless Tuesdays this year. I'll actually be at the sound competition. So, Topless Tuesday anyway, whatnot. I have a little bit. And the internet and the cell signal for those joining that ain't been around on some of these other streams, it does go in and out, and it's simply because, well, it's cell phone coverage. I'm moving. I'm currently doing speed limit, but I guarantee I'm doing the speed limit. But I do interact with people while I'm live, while I'm riding. Because naturally all I got to do is take a glance over and I can read comments. As long as they're short enough, I will reply relatively quickly. If they're a little bit longer, won't be able to comment unless it's a clear shot and I'm on the straightaway area. So just to let y'all know, I give y'all a little heads up. Longer chat comments will take me a little bit longer to read. But please, by all means, any of my subscribers, anybody that's watching, if there's a particular town, a particular ride, area that you want to see, that you can't make it to, let me know. I'm here for another whole week. So, yeah, I've got nothing but time. And it don't bother me. Because I'm here to actually help showcase the area, the ride, what all actually happens in Sturgis besides just the Main Street area of Sturgis, Main Street area of Deadwood, that a lot of people show, but they don't really go out and show any of the rides, the locations, the towns, campgrounds. There's some that'll show the campground that they're staying at and whatnot. I know I'm trying to figure out when the best time would be for me to go to Glencoe, so I want to check it out because I actually want to stay there one time. And so I'm going to end up having to get a day pass to be able to go visit it. And I'll have to be cautious about live streaming it. Because, well, from what I understand, every day's Topless Tuesday there. It just depends on the time of the day and the people that are walking around. So, if you get what I'm saying. But, overall, I'm welcome everybody. I'm just glad it stopped raining finally. It's still a bit early. We will go to exit 55 sometime next couple of days. Go to Black Hills, Harley Davidson, that whole area. There's a nice little truck on the side, on the left hand side. Going up the little side road there. Fixing to come into Spearfish, which for those visiting the area that don't know, or first time wondering where things are at, wondering whether or not Sturgis has a per se a Walmart or anything like that, they don't. Sturgis is a small town. Sturgis has a grocery store and a couple dollar stores. If you want Walmart, the closest Walmart's here in Spearfish. What you'll do is you get on 90, head to Spearfish, and take the first Spearfish, or I think it's the second Spearfish exit 14. And what you'll do is you'll get up off the exit ramp here, and if you can see on the right hand side of the screen, down towards the bottom next to the grass, that's the top of the Walmart. So all you'll do is go get up here, hang a right, hit the green light, hang a right, and Walmart's on the right. But this is the closest Walmart right here. Oh yeah, I can guarantee you Walmart's probably, warm days are definitely probably the better ones for Glencoe. It's supposed to be warm, it's just a little cool right now still. But you can also get to Spearfish Canyon off of that exit. You'll go, instead of going right to go to Walmart, you go left, go across the bridge, hang a right, and then there'll be another green light. You'll hang a left on it, and that's Spearfish Canyon Road. Hopefully everybody's having a good day so far, especially on the East Coast and in the Eastern time zone where I'm actually from, which is in Tennessee. I know it's already 10:30 in the morning there. It's only 8:30 here, so it's still a bit early for a lot of people, especially the party goers. So it's not a whole lot of bikes on the road just yet, but there's a decent amount already. I think speed limit may have dropped. I didn't catch it, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a local from here, so I don't really know exactly what the speed limit's supposed to be through here. I think I may end up having to put the microphone back in underneath the cheek pad when I stop at the Devil's Tower or Aladdin, actually, because Aladdin's going to be the first stop. But I will say, if you're on 90, you can look off to your right. Can't remember what area roughly. I think it's, what's the name of that town? Anyhow, there's an area once you cross over into Wyoming, a stretch of road in a couple of spots that you can actually see Devil's Tower, the top of Devil's Tower from I-90. It's a little ways off, but you can still somewhat see it. And I do plan on going to the geological center of North America. That means U.S. and Canada and Mexico, I think. I think Mexico's part of that too. No, man, I think Mexico's actually considered Central America. It's been a while since I've been in geography classes. Sorry, folks. I'm a little bit wrong on the Mexico part. Yeah, it's still 75. Deer crossing next 10 miles. Well, no kidding. The end of this next 10 miles is where I had my closest call on the bike with a deer. First rally out here. Actually had one sitting, there was a doe and a fawn both standing on the dotted white line by the time I seen them. My cousin seen them, they were over at the yellow line, over in the mustard. It was sunset, so the sun was somewhat in my face, so I couldn't really see too good. But he started hollering deer, 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 and I started asking where. By the time I asked him where, the second time I seen them. They were within a foot of the bike. It was pretty close. Too close for my comfort. But I think the vehicle that we had passed, which was a truck, I think they ended up hitting them, sadly. And I don't know whatever happened to them. In fact, there's a deer right there. It did, but it was a deer. There's another one. Both of them pretty fresh. Two deer within a tenth of a mile of each other. One on the yellow, one on the mustard, one on the mayo. I'm about willing to bet these folks right here are probably going to Devil's Tower more than likely. But Sturgis is a party and riding route. There's people that just come to the campgrounds like the Chip, Full Throttle Saloon, Glencoe, and they stay there for almost the entire rally, just partying it up. And then you got those that come up here for the rides. And that's a little trooper sitting down here in the middle of the median. Go ahead, buddy, have at it. I promise you, that's not a normal just pickup truck. But as I was saying, there's some that does the rides out here. And most of the rides out here, if you do the loops, expect to be on a bike for no less than 100 miles. Most of the loops are anywhere between 150 to 200 miles, some are even 300, just depending on which ones you're doing. Badlands is about 330, depending on which way. It can go anywhere from 200 to 300. It depends on which way you can loop back to Park instead of hitting, I think it's 44 back to Rapid City out of the park. It's about 250. If you go 44 back to Sturgis, or back to Rapid City, back into Sturgis, it's about 320. And there's only a handful of gas stations city right off the backside of the park. So if you know you're on a bike that has a small tank, a trike even, you'll definitely want to top off before you go into the park, and you'll want to top off again when you get to the bottom of the park at the gas station that's down there. And that gas station is cash only. They do not accept currently. That may change, but as of right now, or as of a couple days ago, because Mr. and Mrs. Thumper stopped there because Mrs. Thumper had to get gas, she had to top off. And at that time, it was still cash only. So just keep that in mind. Not everything out here is accessible to the internet and accessible to being able to use credit cards. So always make sure you got cash on you as well when you're out here at these rallies, because not every vendor takes a card either. But we're fixing to be at the South Dakota-Wyoming border here in just a minute. Just trying to feed the two different sources right now. I gotta pop my elbow. Sorry about the shakiness. And others, twisties, straighties, twisties, straighties, long sweeping curves. I mean, if you're a scenery person, there's all kinds of scenery to look at. And it looks like something different now. Alrighty. Getting the kind of construction zones. Because all it takes is one idiot to think that they can drive and text at the same time. And next thing you know, you're on your back on the ground. Or waking up in a hospital. Uneven lengths. Like, that makes a difference. I mean, it's not like it's a passing area. So, I mean, what difference does it make if the lanes are uneven? biggest concern. Hey Andre, how's it going today? Oh, from Germany, sweet. My sister's actually over in Germany right now. She's actually right now. I like. So that is the one unique thing about this is that's not the typical streamer from inside a cab of a truck or inside a car or an 18-wheeler or anything like that. I'm actually riding a motorcycle. So yes, there's going to be a little noise. Yes, there's going to be a little bit bumping around. And yes, the cell phone signals do cut in and out. There's not much I can do about that. Or actually traveling while alive. But as we go out this way down some of the hills and whatnot, I do expect the signal to possibly go away. So if it does, I do apologize in advance. But it should pick back up around Devil's Tower. Normally I have a decent signal out there, so once I hit Devil's Tower, I will be live once again. But it won't be a real live long because I know the signal doesn't stay good once I leave from Devil's Tower, so I won't even attempt to try to live stream riding out from Devil's Tower. But I am wanting to see how far I can go towards it and still stream. Because the roads leading to Devil's Tower are quite nice. There's twisties involved, there's hills involved, there's long sweeping roads involved, curves and whatnot. So I mean, they're a nice fun road to ride. So I'm wanting to try to stream some of that for y'all so y'all can see it, but cell phone company won't allow it because they don't have cell phone coverage out there. I do apologize, but I will be back and I will be doing quite a few lives tomorrow, and I'm going to be out till who knows when, probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? I might come close to pulling a 24-hour today. Don't know yet. Just gonna have to wait and see how I feel as the day goes. On my arm again. Oh yeah, I've already got them. They're already at 14 inch. May need to go up to 16. And I know there is a crosswind. And boy is it windy. Didn't notice the gentleman waving. I waved that back in the last second as soon as I could. Typically at rallies, especially this one, a lot of people don't wave because you'll be riding with one hand for the most part. Simply because there's that many bikers out on the roads. It's just real early right now, so there's not really a whole bunch, but there's quite a few here. I would say there's more here than there was last year. I can already tell that just by the way how the chips loaded up this year. Let's see. And here's my exit to we'll be getting off the interstate here and start. So we'll see how far I get off this interstate before I lose signal. Because last year I know it cut in and out quite a bit. I tried to live stream the hog ride that was out this way last year that went to Devil's Tower, and it just did not work. It kept up and down, up and down, up and down, and then eventually it went away for about 4 or 5 minutes and it came back. Then it went back out and came back. So I'm just going to live stream until I notice that it goes dead, and once it stays dead for more than about 15-20 seconds, the top of it at least. Ugh. Little cattle guard. This is Wyoming 111. Ain't that view just nice? So hopefully we keep cell phone coverage for a while, because this is a nice riding road. And the other one went ahead and gave him a wave back. And even on some of these back highways, the speed limit's still decent. So it's not like you're having a putt putt, which I mean adds even better, because you're not having to be tortured about being on a back road and worried about getting a speeding ticket at the same time. Because I mean, this road's practically begging you to fly. Hey, just look at the view. Long straightaway. And it's kind of interesting the way how this countryside area is, because you got like little plateaus and little ditches and crevices and miniature canyons and whatnot, all in this area, all in one area. It'll be like, oh cool, there's this, and the next thing you know, you look and you're looking down in a ravine or a canyon that's been cut away because of runoff and water and whatnot. So I mean, it's pretty interesting geological way how it's formed out here. So for those joining, this is Highway 111 in Wyoming, and we're heading to Aladdin, Wyoming right now, which is along the way to the Devil's Tower. I hope everybody's having a great day and enjoying the ride. Hopefully the cell phone tower comes back. Yes, we got it back. Not really too concerned about those living out in the countryside. So that's just part of live streaming while traveling. I hope everybody's been having a great day. Hope everybody enjoys the stream. Like it if you like, dislike it if you don't like it. If there's somewhere in the Sturgis area there is no cell towers in Spearfish Canyon, I've already tried that the other day, and I can stream about a quarter mile into Spearfish Canyon before I lose signal. So sorry, I can't live stream Spearfish Canyon for y'all. I'd love to, but evidently at least AT&T doesn't have cell phone coverage inside Spearfish Canyon. So sorry folks, you'll have to come back in a couple, maybe next week after next. I'll probably have a video up from Spearfish Canyon that I've recorded video from, and I'll post that video once I'm back at the house. I said when you get away from the rally area and stuff, people actually start waving back and whatnot, so instead of going this way into the Aladdin and then cutting over and across. So as you can tell,